prayer, day 6.5 or 7, depending how you look at it. I'm going to say day 7. Day 7. It's Saturday. We're going to call it the day to declare His Word. The day to declare God's Word. We've been looking at 2 Chronicles 7:14, which says, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven. I'm going to grab that phrase today. Then will I hear. God is waiting to hear you make declarations of what you're going to do and then watching to see that you do it. Then will I hear from heaven. God said, if my people. So He's made a declaration. It's an if-then promise. If my people, that's you, that's us, will do all the things we've already talked about. He said, if you do them, then I will hear. When God hears, it becomes really, really good for you and the land. I'll hear from heaven. We looked at Ephesians 6 a little bit on Sunday, talking about the power of God's Word. And it wasn't about the power of God's Word on a shelf or on your nightstand or something like that. It was the power of God's Word when you take it and you declare it. It's not about a book. Thank God for the Bible, and it's in book form, and sometimes it's in computer form, however you decide it. But it doesn't really become alive and active until you use it, until you speak it. Let me prove that to you. Romans 10 talks about this. It says, the word of faith is near you, it's in your mouth. The word of faith is near you, it's in your mouth. And there's a whole passage there about people being sent so people could hear the gospel and that whole thing. But that one phrase, Paul took that one phrase, guess where it's from? Right, Deuteronomy. Chapter 28, 29, 30. Actually, it's in 30, Deuteronomy 30, when he says, he's already given, as we've looked at all week, he's given the promises for blessing, the curses for, the promises, blessing for obedience, the curses for disobedience. And he says this, he wraps it all up this way. Okay, I know some of you are going to think that this is hard, and I can't do this. In fact, let me just read something to you. Deuteronomy 30, starting at verse 11. This commandment which I command you today is not mysterious for you, nor is it far off. It's not in the heaven that you should say, who's going to ascend into the heaven for us? And who'll bring it to us that I may hear it and do it? He said, nor is it across the sea that you can say, who will go over the sea and bring it to us so we can hear it and do it? He said, no, but the word is near you. Listen, it's in your mouth. It's in your heart that you may do it. And then you can live by it. See, it's here. So the blessing is already here. You already know the blessing. It's in the Word, but you need to declare it. We have to partner with God, what's God said, through the way we speak and declare things. There's many, many things that people have declared over themselves that if they're good, it's great, and God can partner with it. But the challenging thing is most of us have learned, or we are poor speakers. We declare terrible things over us. And I've said this to you before, but the devil's a legalist. If you declare negative things in your life, he'll go, see, God, that's what your people said, and that's what they believe, so here. So I want to encourage you today, but for the rest of your life, declare things of power. Then I will hear, God says. Then I will hear from heaven, forgive their sin, heal their land. So make great declarations. Look at the Word. If you can't think of a good one, look at the Word and see what it says about you. And it's powerful what God will do through the declarations. So make declarations about yourself today. Make declarations about your family today. Make declarations about your church today. Make declarations over your city and city leaders. Declare things into the heavenlies, because that's a mystery. Paul said in Ephesians 3, we looked at this on Sunday as well. The mystery of the church is to be able to declare in the heavenlies the greatness, the manifold wisdom of God. It's great. So we may still have a couple hours of prayer you can sign up for. Do it. Share on the prayer wall. Share and declare today. It'll be awesome. So thank you for day 7, the day of declaration.